Yes, and we are live once again. Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening. Thank you very much for joining us one more time. We are here again to talk about our business, digital business. Today, I just have the topic, let's talk digital business, like I always do. But today, we are going to be continuing with part of what we discussed yesterday, which was about the benefits of owning your own business and a call to action, the reason or why you should actually answer the call to action, because life is always about what you decide to make out of it. Because no matter what you do, no matter what happens around you, as long as you have your plan, then you're going to succeed. Because somebody once said that if you fail to plan, then you are planning to fail. So I rather plan so I don't fail than failing to plan. So my name remains Michael Agho-Olomu, and I have a business partner here today that will be going live together with. Hopefully, one or two other persons will be joining us later. But for now, could you please introduce yourself to our viewers?
Thank you, Brother Mike. Thank you. Thank you. Good to be back.
Yes.
My name is Moira, face behind MoiraSandyForShare.com. I am a registered nurse midwife with a family, two boys, husband, um, and a proud digital business owner. So I've touched on the topic. I actually started yesterday with the benefits of this business. But
Yeah.
since today is our webinar day, we also want to extend an invitation to you guys to join this live webinar. I'm not sure if it's ongoing now, but the timings is for us it is tomorrow morning actually. This is Tuesday, so Wednesday morning on 5 a.m. is the UAE time. Um, so I think the Pacific time and those people they are today. So please join us in the webinar that will give you information on this business. Back to you, Mike.
Yes, thank you very much. Actually, sometimes we work differently, and yet we still somehow uh, end up discussing about the same topic. You had a different session yesterday, and I was with another business partner, Prince from Australia, and he's actually been to join us today. We are hoping he still joins us.
Yeah.
Uh, and the topic we have for discussion was also the benefit of not just this business, but the benefit of having your own business.
Mm.
We actually went to talked about how or what you gain from owning your own business or becoming your own boss, by simply not allowing the storm that is around or happening around you to dictate your vision, by keeping to the voice and the sight of what you are looking to or looking towards. We talked about people who, despite the fact that there's a lot of problems in basically every country in the world you talk about now. I think he's just trying to. Hold on 1 minute, please. Hello. Yes, please. I sent you a link on your messenger. Please just use the link to join us on StreamYard. We are live now. Okay. Yes. Yes. No, no, no. 2 p.m. My time. Yeah. 2 p.m. Dubai time would have been like yeah, yeah, yes. The 2 p.m. Dubai time would have been 3 hours ago. So just try to log on and join us. We just started now, but just about 2 minutes back. Yeah. We're waiting for you. Yes. See you
It's
soon.
always the
Yeah.
time. It's always the time problem.
Yes. Sorry about that. Uh,
Yeah.
You see, that is just what life is all about. Sometimes things just happen for a reason.
Mm.
When I sent him the message yesterday, where I was talking about 2 p.m. Swedish time, and then he thought it was Swedish 2 p.m. Dubai time.
Oh,
So
okay.
so that was completely missed. So it's
Mm.
all good. I dare to say, and that is one of the beauty of this business, that he's in Australia, you are in Dubai, and I'm in Sweden, and
Mm.
we're able to link up effortlessly, transacting our
Mm.
business and talking about our business and presenting or a business to the world. So it's a beauty, and I hope
Mm.
technology helps us today by giving a quick access to join us. Yes, back to where I was before. We talked about the benefits of owning your own business or being your own boss, and why you should plan according to your own dictate, not according to the storm around you.
Mm.
Currently, the most popular talk in the world right now is the economy, how
Mm.
difficult it is, the price, the high cost of living, and the prices that keeps rising, and the salary is not rising accordingly to the cost of living. So basically, the only thing you can't control, like, you don't have control of time, but you can't control what you do with your time.
Mm. Mm.
So instead of sitting back and waiting and complaining, waiting on the government and complaining about the bad leadership in this country or that country, or complain about the war, you just look at other alternatives. What do you have around you? What can you do? What have you not
Yeah.
tried? What is available? Of course, we understand that people are always skeptical about things like this, especially when going into a new venture, an area that they are not used to, that they don't understand, that they've never walked into. But then, if somebody never dared to get on an aeroplane to fly, we'll still
Mm.
be taking the boat or horses to do intercountry travels today. But today we are enjoying the easy mode of traveling by flying in just a couple of hours to cover hundreds of miles. What would have taken probably weeks in the old times, now takes just a couple of hours because somebody dared to lift up, or to sit on the plane and allow it to lift up, even with the
Mm.
risk of them not making it back to land. But the person, just somebody dared to take the risk and try it. That is why we are here today. So with that, I want to leave the floor open to you to let's talk about, or let's hear your idea or your opinion about the topic for today. What do you think are the benefits of owning your own business? And why do you think people should answer the call to action that we're talking about today?
You know what, Brother Mike, while you were talking now, I'm visioning and I'm seeing this stairs, right? And I see people in front of me already, way in front of me up the stairs.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, they are going the same pathway I'm going, right?
Yeah.
Um, so what I'm thinking, I never thought that I would actually, you know, actually be a business owner. I always talked about it, I always dreamed about it, but not in this sense, like online business, right?
Yeah.
Um, I did make it. I did put my foot forward. I did start, on doing my own thing, right? As everybody know, I'm telling everybody, everybody knows I'm a midwife. I'm in the nursing industry. I'm in the healthcare industry, right?
Yeah.
um I saw an opportunity, and I took that opportunity, right? I didn't know where it was going. I didn't know it was leading. Then I got another opportunity, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And just the fact that the thing that you said now, you're getting into a plane, you do not know if that plane is going to stay in the air or what is going to happen.
Yeah.
You are just putting your faith in that captain that is flying that plane, and whoever is in the plane there, and whoever is like directing, from somewhere, right? Because
Yeah.
someone somewhere, in a tower should tell this captain, listen, yeah, there's another plane coming this way, or you should take this direction, right?
Yes.
Now I'm just thinking, if this person took this steps or this, or whatever, even if it's not steps, if it's this mountain in front of you and you need to climb that mountain because you get on top, right? But you
Yeah.
also see people that is celebrating along the way their achievements, right? They never give up. They climb this ladder, they climb this mountain, there's sometimes some rocks and stuff like that, but you just try and find some solid ground again to move up.
Yeah.
And that is what a business is about, right? And this is what
Yeah.
this online business is also about. Because of all the things that happened, I felt like I needed something extra. Then already I needed something extra because I knew once I finish at work or I retire my retirement age, before I knew about this business, I was still having this thing that I'm going to retire 55, 60 years old, right? But
Yeah.
now my mindset has been changed because of all the possibilities that there is in this business and shorten the length of working for still how many hours and still how many years. And that is one of the benefits that I'm taking about this business that I'm in now.
Yeah.
I see the people that have started before me that have that are celebrating their achievements, their goals every day, things that they had to do. Same path, same training, same system, you know. So why
Yeah.
can't I do it? If they did it, why can't I do it? If they can do it,
It's true.
then I can ask them, listen, yeah, how did you do this? You know?
Yeah.
And that is what this business is about. I spoke yesterday
Yeah.
about the mentor and the coach. And luckily for us, we having like a community of business people in this and global. So you can ask anyone, how did you do this? How did you how did you get to that point? Because I want to get to that point, right? And what is so good is that they are always willing to help and show you this is the
Yeah.
way, right? This is the answer. No, don't do it like this. Do it this way. Or don't
Yeah.
go left, go right. You know?
Yeah.
That's this is an amazing business, I must say. These are just few of the benefits of having your own business and having an online business, if I may add it like that.
Yeah.
Um, because now these people are, you see, they are quitting their jobs in a couple of years. They are traveling. They are spending more time with their families and friends that they couldn't even go to. They couldn't, because they had to leave their families at home and had to go work abroad or in some company where there's no break. You have to work continuously. You are working 7 days a week. Honestly, people
Yeah.
work 7 days a week. I don't know how do they do that? How do they do that? You are away from it. My husband was in the work like that, 7 days a week, my brother Mike. So
you know,
he's tired.
you know
He's
why I'm
exhausted.
laughing? You know why I'm
Yeah,
laughing? Because I have done that. It is really, really, really tough.
it's not
I have
easy.
done that. It is not easy.
It is not easy. Even for us that's working out 12-hour shifts, sometimes when we have work 5 shifts in the week, like there's 7 days a week,
Yeah.
that 5 shifts gets to you because it's 12 hours, sometimes more. You do not just leave you start 7:30 and finish 7:30 a.m. It doesn't mean you're going to leave 7:30 a.m. There's still some work that you need to do. You have to make sure
Yeah.
everything is okay before you leave that unit.
Yeah.
But now
Now
you are
he's
at
here
home.
now. Please, can I
Okay,
just
that's
hold
good.
this up in a little minute? So let's bring in uh, uh business partner all the way from Australia. Is Prince. I'm just going to bring him shortly. Uh, yes. Hello, Mr. Prince.
Hello. Hello,
Hi,
man.
brother.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, 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 good to see you.
Good to see you too. I almost missed this.
Yeah.
Sorry about the mix-up. I sent a message correctly that it was supposed to be 2 p.m. at time. That would
Oh no,
be
it could be in
that would
Dubai.
be 5 p.m. Sister Moira's time in Dubai, and I believe that is 9 p.m. your
Yeah.
time, Australia. Yeah. So,
No,
but hey,
it's
Oh,
look, you are
okay.
midnight,
here now.
11
Yeah. Well, that's lovely. That's lovely.
Oh, okay.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us. You
No
know, we
worries.
were just talking about uh, somehow things work in unison. You and I, we had our go live yesterday, and we mostly talked about the benefit of digital business. And funny enough, Sister Moira also had that as her theme for yesterday.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I know we initially had some other topic that you sent to me earlier, but we decided to continue on this line, on the line of the benefits,
Yeah.
especially as this today, yesterday, today, and even tomorrow is the mastermind in different parts of the world.
Mm.
Yeah.
So we try to use it as a call to action too. So we just allow Samora to finish her what she was talking about, and then we'll bring you in shortly.
Yeah.
Yes,
No worries.
Samora, please can you continue?
Where
Sorry,
was I
before
at?
you do that, sorry, I'm very sorry to cut you one more time.
Yeah, yeah.
Please, when we bring you back on Prince, you can do then introduce yourself to our viewers.
Okay, no worries.
Yes, please continue.
Thank you, brother. I talk so much. I sometimes forget what I'm saying, but anyway. um, and being in this business, you know, and not the fact that you have an opportunity to stabilize your finance, right? You also have an opportunity to do so much more than just that, because your whole life just changed, your whole life in terms of your personal life, your professional life, and your spiritual life at the end of the day. Because you now have more time for yourself, and you have more
Yeah,
time to do things that you couldn't get to, right? Like my husband, that he couldn't even attend church, or things like that. And those are the things that keeps you behind, you know and you
Oh,
stressful, you have physical health problems. We do not want those negative things. We do not want it's we don't want to we there's a life cycle, yes, but sometimes we just want more positive things happening in our lives than the negatives. We want the good things weighing more than the bad things, and we want to be in control of our life. That's the other thing of this business. It makes you focus as well. So
yeah,
these are just few of the benefits,
yes,
that from my side that I can share. When yesterday it was about the mentor, the coach is assigned to you. There's a mental support. And the other thing with this business is, the heavy lifting is already done for you. You do the minimum of work needed, like we are doing now, this live, like it's part of our marketing, right? And
yeah,
that is what all we need to do, and other things that we also do on our business pages. And so why not have something easier than doing all those things that you have to start over when you start a business. You have to get a, a place to rent, all those things that we've mentioned before: place to rent, equipment, everything, human resources, everything, when it can be done for you. Even the technology, you know, all those tech things that is sorted for you, right? And that is where the automation is coming in. It's done for you. So yeah, thanks, brother.
yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And Prince, I want to welcome you specially. Please, could you introduce yourself to our audience?
Thank you so much, Mike, and thank you, Moraya. Moraya, yeah.
Moira.
Like
Moira.
yeah, like you heard Mike say, my name is Prince, and I live in Queensland, Australia. And yeah, I'm a geologist by profession and also a digital business owner. And the business I could run with my wife, so it's something that has become part of our life over the last 2 years. So is we used to call it Plan B or a side hustle, but it has become something we give so much focus to because of the potential in it and what it has helped us also to achieve along the line. So 2 years, 2 years ago, probably 2 years and 3 months ago when we started. Now, when I talk to people, I say to them, if it wasn't paying off, I don't think I will be here 2 years later.
Mm,
And the only reason I'm still here, the only reason I'm still talking about it, the only reason I'm still so passionate about it, it is because of the potential in it, what we've already seen with it, and what it has already helped us achieve in the success rate in this business from a lot of people doing it. So yeah, that's why I'm here this evening as well.
mm,
Thank you so much,
Thank
Mike.
you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You see, one of the things we shared yesterday, you and I, was the fact that there's so much storm around the world right now, but
mm,
the ability to keep the focus and listen to just the voice of God directing you. And we talked about what that voice can be. The voice can be the three of us sitting here now in front of our cameras and then projecting about our business. And you talked
Yeah,
about what the benefit that you've been in it for about 2 years now, and you could run it with your wife. That alone makes it one of the major benefit for me, because the singular fact that you and your wife are doing a business together, that is one of the things that bring the man and the wife together closer
mm,
than they used to be. That's very, 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 very a strong point. And then the
mm,
fact that it's not only that we are talking about the benefit, you talked about what you have gained from the business, what you've benefited, which means you've gotten something in return,
mm,
definitely more than what you invested in it. Now,
yeah,
uh, one of the reasons people get into business is, rather, the main reason people go into business is to get a return. There's an expectation of returns when you go into business.
mm-hmm.
Now, to be able to talk about making profit, starting a new business and already making profit in just 2 years, that is a very, very good turnaround rate for me, if I would say
mm,
Yeah,
that, say it like that. So it's, I believe that when you get into a business that you have very low risk, yes, the margins for error is very, very low. And the
yeah,
business that, like Sister Mora talked about earlier, where you have support, where there's no competition between you and your business partners. The three of us, we own our own different businesses, but we are talking about it together. We're actually helping to project one another by coming online together every now and again to talk about the business. Now, it is not very easy to go on in front of the camera and do a
mm,
solo presentation. But
mm,
when you have one or two persons joining you, that actually gives you the time to, or the opportunity to reach out to more people. I
mm,
would just want to come back to Prince one more time before I go back to Stamoira. Can you please highlight some more points about uh, the benefit as relating to product that you don't have to own, product, you don't have to have a warehouse, or the need to have inventories? Can you expatiate on that, please?
all right. Thank you so much, Mike. Our business model is simple and straightforward. The business is simple, I would say, but the easy, the simple, everything is done for you, probably 90% of it. So I would say it is simple, but it is not easy because it is not like the traditional business whereby you say, I'm stocking in and I will have to sell, or
Mm.
you, to many people, they are wondering, how is this possible? How would people make so much money if there was no selling and buying and the ease with which the things are being presented? But this is real, okay? Like Mike was saying, I'm saying I've been here 2 years down the line. There are people who have been here 5 years, 7 years down the line, and they are still in here. And there are people who are making over $1 million a year from this business. Then
Yeah,
you are wondering, why are we still doing here? Yeah, this is because we are building towards that place.
yeah,
Okay. So when we talk about the flexibility, the model of our business where I do not need to buy a product to stock it up and to sell it. Yeah.
yeah,
These are the way most businesses, most time when I talk to people, they are asking me, what am I selling? Who am I reaching out to? I say to them, you are not buying anything to sell. You are not
Mm.
stocking up on any product to sell. What I was in my own understanding, I will put it this way: what we do is present you with an opportunity. We train you, we teach you, and we send you. And what I mean, when I say what I meant by saying we send you is we equip you in a way that you are able to run your business
Mm.
on your own.
Mm.
So the issue of stocking on product, it is already out of the way. There's no stocking, there's no inventory, and you are not going out there to start telling people, I am selling this, come buy for me, will you buy? Or if you don't buy, don't make profit. No. However, in as much there's tendency you might need to talk to people. You only talk to people who come to you, or people who you feel they can do what you are presenting to them, and there's no obligation. And I like it that there's no commitment. I present you an opportunity. If you don't like it, it's okay by me, because that
Mm.
doesn't stop me from making my success story, or making progress, or making my income. So that is the only part. For instance, now we are here talking live, talking about this business. And this is not because we are looking for people. It is also the opportunity we are presenting to you. There is an opportunity whereby you don't need to stock on goods and services, or you don't need to stock on goods, whereby you don't need to have how is this called? Is it drop chain? There's this business scheme
drop
whereby
ship,
drop shipping, yeah, whereby you
drop
need
shipping.
to, yeah, you need to be the intermediate between point A and point B. None of this you are doing. Okay. The part you are doing is attraction marketing. And this is what, and if to you, it might be strange to you. What does it mean by that? But this is what I say: when you come in, we accept you the way you are, we teach you, we equip you, so you are able to stand and run your business on your own. So the area of stocking up on products is not there. Are you taking inventory of what? None of this is done in our business model. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I will just wish that same question to Sister Moira. What, uh, we've been talking about not owning inventories, not buying inventories, not buying goods like the regular brick and mortar business do. Not having to have stocks, to have a warehouse where there you scratch your head and think, hope thieves don't come in to steal my products, and hope nothing falls from the warehouse and get damaged. You don't need to think about insurance. I and that is the point I'm trying to really bring out, because the fact that you can sit in the comfort of your home and transact your business. Actually, what I majored in school was third party logistics. I studied third party logistics in school, and that simply means you are an intermediate person. You are in the middle. You have a large warehouse where you can stock goods for the manufacturer as much as they want to produce, and then be the person sending it to buyers. So buyers don't come to you; they go straight to the manufacturer. But you are kind of the middleman, and you help the manufacturer reduce the cost by taking out the cost of warehousing and personnel for the warehousing, and you taking it for a small fraction of what the manufacturer pays to have their own warehouse. So you see that since the idea of third-party logistics came about, prices started going down. You see brands, see companies like Alibaba, what's the other one? Amazon, becoming extensively rich because of just creating an avenue for people to meet up and sell and buy. Because when you go to Alibaba, you most likely not buying from Alibaba himself.
Hmm.
You are buying directly from the manufacturer of a product that is on his website.
Yeah.
Now, he gets a fraction of whatever goes through there. He makes his millions. He's one of the richest men in the world today. Now, I want to really highlight that part of our business because people need to understand that, like Prince said just a while ago, it is an opportunity we are presenting to you. That
Hmm.
this is something happening. This is something you could do from the comfort of your house. And then have a noisy neighbor. Sorry. Now, there's a business opportunity that we are presenting to you, and the reason we are talking about it because we've seen the ease of actually transacting their business. And uh, one of the things that is the beauty is what we just talked about now, not holding inventories. That's one of the things I love about it. And that's why I keep mentioning it, and I want us to really talk about it so that we get that point out to our audience. Please pardon my noisy neighbor once again. Yes.
Brother Mike, I'm just thinking now about my sister-in-law. She's also having her own business uh, thing that she's running, right? And it's the same system. She needs to go to the factory.
Yeah.
She gets a couple of things. Sometimes it's what the people order, right? But
Yeah.
now she keeps the stock.
Yeah.
But then you get people now with the inflation, the rate, people
Yeah.
lost their jobs, people are struggling. So now she needs to find a way to sell these products, right?
Yeah.
But now she's having this she's having a room or a place where she keeps all these things that she bought.
Yeah.
But just the fact that now she needs to think about um, I need to set up an event, to sell these products because now she's selling these products at a lower cost than what she
Mm.
bought it for.
Yeah.
Um, and that takes your time because you need to now plan a program. You need to plan the day. You need to plan the time. You need to plan who is going to help you set it up. You have to send invitations to whoever you want to, um, even the lady that I was talking to the other day that I spoke to about the business, and she said she had more or less the same business as my sister-in-law had. And she was also telling about how stressful it is, because she
Yeah.
said she had all this I think it was perfumes or something, and I cannot remember, but it's something in that line. And then you get people that do not pay you. So that you run a loss. You run a loss at the end of the day. You know? So now
Yeah.
you're sitting with those products, as I say, and then at the end of the day you have to sell it now at a very, very at a loss actually. You know? Um some people they do survive. They have the way of trying to run the business so that they don't run a loss more than they are supposed to gain. But with this business, because we do not do all those stocking, we do not keep stock, extra stock, where in a building or a room or in a what do you call these things? Um, it's like a certain place where you keep stuff. I cannot get to the name now.
Warehouse.
It's some,
Warehouse.
yeah, some like a warehouse type of thing.
Yeah.
Um, so now with us in this business, I only have my product that I bought, and I'm using it because it's beneficial for me. It's not just about the return that you're going to make, right? It's about the
Yeah.
fact that this product that I'm using it personally for me and my family, and it's got some benefits as well on top of that, on top of the other benefits that is already in this business, right? And
Yeah.
I do not have to stock and keep the products here in my house, you know, um, because there's the system has already got their things in place where the products is, you know. We just need to find and talk to the people about this business and the easy things that is there, that is done for us, right? Um, honestly, it's so much better than still having stress and think about, oh, this product is going to get old where it is, or it's going to get damaged where it is, because these things happen, you know. So you do not have that stress about this thing that's going to get damaged, or the thing is going to get lost somewhere along the way, or someone is going to break in and steal the stuff where it's stocked, or whatever the case may be. There's other things that that it's just made lighter for you. Your load is made lighter for you. That is where uh it comes back again. So yeah, that is what I want to share, brother Mike.
Thank you very much. I just want to quickly before I say anything go back to Prince, because there's something you sent to me earlier. You sent something to me earlier, and I've been going through it, and it keeps since I read it the first time, it just stayed on my mind. You wrote about the fear in starting a business. Naturally, every human being is always skeptical or want to be at their to protect their resources,
Yeah.
which means that there is some kind of fear when you want to go into a new venture. We are going to try to round up in about 15 minutes. Uh, what what do you think about that word fear associated to this business or doing business generally?
Oh,
You can
thank you
just
so much.
highlight 1 or 2 points, major points, and just hammer on them so we can quickly, so we don't keep our audience too long.
Oh, thank you so much, Mike, for that question. I always say people worry, people fear, and this can have a great impact on our success story in taking action to doing what we want to do. Fear comes as a result of the unknown. You are scared of the unknown, what may go wrong, or probably you may probably have had a bad experience, or you've known of somebody that's had a bad experience, especially when we talk about this starting an online business. When we say digital business, we are saying online business in the on the web. And you think about the scam and everything, the fear just comes to your mind. What if you don't have enough skill? What if you lose your investment? Or I mean, the what if? Then the worries is I'm worried I don't have enough skill. I'm worried I don't have what it takes. I'm worried things might go wrong. You see, all these are potential for everyone. We all think that way. We all feel that way. But What I will always say is do not allow fear or worry steal this opportunity from you. Beyond these things we are talking about in this area, do not allow fear and worry steal opportunity from you in any way, because if you allow it here, you will also allow it in a different way in other area of your life. Okay, and this is where procrastination will set in, because you can't move forward. You think it this way, you think it this way, you keep thinking for the next 3 months, 4 months, five, or all of a sudden a year has come and go, you are still at that point of indecision. So fear comes, when does fear and worry comes to play? They come to play when you don't know much, or when you don't know about the opportunity presented to you, or when you don't know much about what you are planning to venture into. I What am I trying to say is that if you don't have enough information, um, then you are worried. What will go wrong? And what I will say, how do you tackle such thing? I do not have enough information about these things. Just like, for instance, many years ago, malaria as parasite was a dreaded disease, like the way people were dreading, even beyond what it was with COVID.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, it was dreaded because there was no people don't know much. There was no cure. Nothing was the knowledge hasn't come at that point in time. But from the moment knowledge came, fear disappeared. So what am I trying to say? The reason you are scared or worried is because you do not have enough information. So if you are at that point of making a decision, I like saying, when I say this, I'm going to make not only in this trying to start a business, in any area of your life. If you are worried and you are scared, ask yourself this question: Are I, do I have enough information about this thing? Could this thing I'm even worried about be true or not? Is it that I'm just being worried of the because of the past experiences? Then if you answer that yes, you don't really have enough information, go get information. And now what we are presenting to you here is not just talk, talk, talk. We are telling you there is more information. We are only throwing tips here and there for you. We said to you there on the screen right now, you can see our website. Go in there and listen to the information in detail. This is not I am saying I have Mike is telling you a bit, because we can only do much we can do with it this time, trying to cover up this topic. Then go in there and get the information. Information is vital. Then after you've had that information, take action, because that's how you conquer fear. You must learn to act. So, what are you scared of? What is it? Fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear that you might lose. And we just said to you, no risk or minimal risk. But I always say there's no risk. Then how do you believe what we are saying? We are not asking you to take us words for. We are telling you, go do your own personal research. That makes you, or that you are diligent towards a cause, you are taking action in that forward direction. So now we say to you there's an information, if you are interested about what we're talking about, to handle the issue of fear and worry, you take the next action, go get the information. And after you've gotten the information, you feel it is right, this thing is legit, take the next step, because this is how you conquer worry. I was at that point where you are today, thinking about what this is not right. But when I look back to over 2 years ago, I think my pursuit of purpose, I'm wanting to achieve something, was the drive to achieve something, the drive to come to that point that I have income flowing in from multiple sources was stronger than the fear of failure. And that was what prompted me. I said to myself, okay, just let's even assume this was a scam. At least let it be that I'm taking action in trying to achieve what I want to do. I weigh up the option. I'm like, okay, the worst case scenario at that point, it will be that the next dinner, going out for dinner before me and my family, will not be there. But I took that action. And the more I take action, the more my faith and I become more courageous. So I've mentioned that people become worried and are scared for one of the reasons is lack of information. And second reason which we can tie to so many things, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown, lack of when they feel I don't know much about this or I don't have the practical know. And we've just said to you during this call that you will be taught. So if you are teachable that and you are ready to learn, then that area has been handled. So you could see for every question you might have, for every doubt you might have, there is an answer for it. So the question is that it's not that there's no answer. The question is, are you willing to take that first step? Then the second step, first of all, go clarify your curiosity by learning. Let knowledge come. When knowledge come, there's clarity. When there's clarity, then step on to take on the next action and keep doing in that upward direction. And all of a sudden, your mind is open. You realize that which you think you don't have, you have it inside of you. All you just need there was somebody, a coach or a mentor to point you in the right direction. And this is one of the things we do. As your mentor, we will direct you, we guide you, and we show you what you could become, the potential you have in you, and how you will use what you currently have, what you are currently doing to get to where you want to be. Sometimes all you need is a little bit. That's why in a football team, they would have just said everybody go and play without a coach. But the place of a coach or a mentor is to see what you are not seeing. And that's why when they see what you are not seeing, when you are in the action field playing, you do not see everything. But they that stay back and see, they've seen what where you can improve on. They tell you this is what you can do. So it is in the business world. There are those who are already ahead of you. I said I've been here 2 years. There are people who have been there 5 years ahead of me. When I need a clarification, when I need an answer, I have to ask them, how did you overcome this thing? So one of the other way to overcome your fear and worry is that do you have a mentor or a coach, somebody who will lead you and guide you? And this is what we are here for. So you are not here alone. If you take on this step, trust in your ability and trust in the training we will provide and trust the fact that you are able to learn, then we are here to support you until you succeed. I think I'll stop that there, Mike.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You are right on point. You see, there was what I opened this presentation with today was a quote that said that I heard that if you fail to plan, that automatically means that you are planning to fail. Now, fear. We used to say when we were younger that fear knocked at the door and courage went to answer the call. When courage opened the door, meant that there was nothing at the door. It was just fear. You understand? So that applies to everything we do in life, business, in marital life. For those of us who are married, thank God for the three of us who are married. School, your studies, anything you want to do, there will always be fear. But then, if you keeping on, if you just walk through, you see that that dark path is so short. It's so short that, and there's nothing there. It's just an empty room. It's just that the light hasn't got into that part yet. And you walking there, walking through, you take the light with you, and then you make it brighter for everybody.
Yeah.
Now we have people who've been in the business 5, 6 years, 7 years before us, and they make this journey to be very smooth for us to ride through because we have mentors, we have coaches, and then we stand ready to be mentors for others who are coming behind us. That's what we're talking about. Now,
Yeah.
normally when you have somebody guiding you through, Samuel talked about the guide in the tower houses in the airport that guide the pilots and the air crew through to landing and takeoff. They are there for a purpose. Their purpose is just to bring you to safety. That's all. Now,
Yeah.
if you have somebody ahead of you that is guiding you through, that takes half of the fear away.
Mm.
The only part you need to do is the call to action that we talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tonight, or tomorrow night. It's actually started from Tuesday night. That's 2 a.m. last night. We have our weekly masterminds or webinars where you can go and watch and see real life people talking about our businesses and their experiences, and then teaching you about the latest innovations about what has just come up. Now you can watch some of those things in replays, but you also have the right and opportunity to watch it live. Actually, that's how I got into the business, because I watched one of those episodes live, and to convince myself, I had a doubt and a question that I threw to them, and then somehow they picked my question and answered it. So we have just about 3 minutes. I just want to quickly give you 1 minute each to just round up for today. Even as I thank you both for joining me today. So Prince, you have, oh no, sorry, Sister Moira, you have a minute to just round up quickly, please.
Thank you, brother. This is just an invitation once again, guys. Our webinar tomorrow morning Dubai time, it's 5 a.m. For South Africans, oh, sorry for you guys, it's 3 a.m. to wake up. So wake up, wake up, wake up. Grab that opportunity. They say early bird catches the freshest worm, right? So
Yeah,
this is an opportunity for you guys, and this is the so many possibilities in this business. But you need to watch the live. There you have the chance to ask your questions. You get your answers immediately. If you miss the live, message one of us. We will send you a link for the replay, but register on our website on our page. You still get the link of the webinar. So this is a friendly, open invitation to everyone who wants to make a change and start a new life. Thank you, brother Mike.
thank you very much, Prince.
All right. I just want to say to our listener and audience, what are you still waiting for? We are in the 21st century, and
Hmm.
having a side hustle is important now than ever. So don't
Hmm.
wait for someone to keep pushing you. So if you are there thinking about what else can I do to make money on the side, here you have the opportunity. Here is presented to you an opportunity with no risk, an opportunity that you have total control of, not
Hmm.
someone else doing it for you. So all we
Yeah.
are asking is take that first initiative, do your own research, come on board and watch the information webinar, and from there, see what is available to you. I can promise you that if you are determined and if you really want a change and you go through those each of those information session, you will not regret the time you commit into it.
Thank you very much. I just want to lastly give a quick shout out to people viewing us. Grace, digitalpreneur, watching all the way from California. Thank you very much for being with us all this while. And then we want to give special shout out also to Victoria. Victoria Godwin, thank you very much. You didn't tell us where you're watching us from. Thank you very much for joining us. And lastly, I just want to quickly say this in the special Nigerian English. My people, now don't hear the grammar who they speak since. Not be too hard. This business not too hard. Anybody, mama, papa, grandmama, grandpapa, if we do this business, I beg, make una not wait again. Make una quickly join us. See my website, see this sister website and the brother website. Just go there, write your correct name and your email address, and you will get information. We don't take your name and your email address, do anything other than to send information. And when you see the information, you go check out whether you need them. If not, what you feed do. Now, what you feed do, you go reach out to the person you send your information to before, and then we'll go from there. Until we come your way tomorrow. So I want to say stay blessed and have a very wonderful night rest. For those of you who are going to bed now, it's still early evening for me here. So have a nice day. Bye bye.
Thank you so much, Mike.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good night.